Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, January 26, 2020. Finally, after the long winter and Christmas break, it's time to continue with the expedition. Today, we will return to not this map, but this map and continue exploring it so that we can finally assemble the super large map wall, which should be cool. So let's make sure that we got everything. I think we need some more paper so that we can change the scale of the new map, of the last map. We have food, we have arrows. Armor is more or less in decent shape. So yeah, I guess we got everything. I guess we got everything we need to continue. So horse, let's bring you down to the storage building. You can't join us unfortunately because we might have to cross some larger bodies of water. And you're not very good in swimming, so yeah, I'm very sorry. I'm super sorry, horse, but you have to guard the storage building and make sure no one steals our good stuff. And yeah, I think that's the thing you're already used to. So I'm sorry, but hey, that's unfortunately your task. Right, come in. Very nice. Right, let's put the lead here. And I think that's all we need. So see you, horse. See you in a couple weeks, months or so. I'm not quite sure how long it takes to explore the last few maps, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm super sorry. So let's grab some paper and then it's time to move on to explore the coffee break road. I'm super excited about this. I'm really excited. I'm just a little bit sad that we haven't found the Mesa biome again, because we must have been to a Mesa biome based on our Christmas ornaments we put on the trees over the Christmas time. So I guess this thing is even further away than the distance we have traveled so far during this expedition. But well, that's a different problem. How are you? How was your week? Everything's good on your end? Hopefully everything is good on your end. Oh yes, over here we will build the museum once we are back. This is also a cool project, I hope. Yeah, on my end, the exam season started a week earlier than anticipated. Because on the one hand, next semester I have to take over a seminar because one of our professors is going on a sabbatical, so it's then my job to hold this the seminar. And so it would be good to know what I can expect from the students and how the exams are done. And yeah, in this case I was attending the presentations and was grading the presentations, which was quite a long day because it started at 4 p.m. on Thursday and I think we were done around 7 p.m. or so, and this with someone being sick, so someone wasn't attending the presentations and this person will attend next Thursday the presentation, so I guess this will be a long day then. And yeah, also said or promised a good friend of mine to help her with her project, and yeah, the only time we found was after those presentations. So luckily we ordered some pizza before we started to work on the project, and I think this long evening extended until 10 p.m. or so. I think it was 10 p.m. as we we left the university. So Thursday definitely was a long day. Wednesday was... What was Wednesday? Wednesday was alright, but Wednesday was climbing in the evening. This is super cool that we found, or that we formed, a climbing group in our department. So it's more than just the first 3 friends or so that we're always climbing together. No, now we have a larger group, which is super cool because we have various skill levels. So yeah, it never gets boring, and you can help each other and learn from each other. So it's really a nice group, and it's always a lot of fun. So that's cool. That was Wednesday, Thursday, long day. So on Friday, I was asked by a different group of friends to join them in a restaurant. I've never been there, so no idea what's going on there. It's basically the main building of a vineyard. Normally they just sell their wine, but from time to time they also offer some light food and of course sell their wine, so you can just sit together in their room or so. Not quite sure. As I said, never attended such a thing. Was invited to go there, but after getting home from work around 5:30, 6 p.m. or so, and finding out that it would need me 1 hour to get there using public transport service, and being quite tired from this long week, I decided, okay, maybe I'm not going to go there, which probably was a better idea and better decision. They said it was very interesting, but on my end, I think it was better to just lie on the good old couch, watch Vikings, continue reading Harry Potter, and do nothing. I think this was the best thing, or the right thing for me, to just relax a bit, because you can't do every week something. This would be too much, I guess. So this was good. Very nice. Yesterday, of course, weekend, Saturday, time for a long run. I think it was 23-kilometer run. Was good. Was very nice. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't that great. It could be worse. It could have been drizzling, but it was this awful winter weather when you are having temperatures around freezing, and it's super wet, so it's foggy, hazy, and it's just cold. It's not cold because of the temperatures, but it's cold because of the high humidity, and that's bad. But that's always awful. So yeah, this was yesterday in the evening. In the evening, met up with a friend, had some good food, played some games. Was also cool. Was a decent and relaxed evening. So yeah, next week we'll be busy again. As I said, the continuation of this presentation session. Then I do have some oral exams. I have to prepare a written exam. Yeah, exam season is upon us. So, oh dear. This is going to be crazy and a very, very stressful month. But oh well, that's the thing every half year or so. So yeah. Oh yes, on Thursday, there were a few meetings with my 2 bosses, so my 2 professors, about what's up next, what to do next once the PhD is done, if it's done at some point. Oh dear. But yeah, so in which direction to go? Because I, of course, would like to stay in academia. So what to do, where to go to have the best chances. And yeah, I mean, I could continue with pedagogy. There would be some potentially better chances to get a job later on. So to get a position as a professor later on. That's what I mean by getting a job. Or to purely focus on human-computer interaction, to go somewhere else. And yeah, there are various options. We discussed all of them. But in the end, it boiled down to, okay, that's difficult. You have to make the call now. There are everywhere advantages, disadvantages. So it's really hard to recommend something. And yeah, no, it's up to me to decide what to do. But yeah, this was also an interesting thing. But it was cool. It was cool that both professors took the time to discuss all those things with me. So it was nice, much appreciated. And yeah, next week we'll start with some more craziness. Have to go to a local high school to give a talk in front of a couple of teachers who are interested in teaching and learning with augmented and virtual reality, since I'm apparently now the expert in this topic. Yeah, this also a thing that's coming up. Oh dear. But anyway, this was my week. Now I like to discuss a few things that are a little bit related to my run yesterday, so my 23 kilometer long run, and also a comment I received from Matthew on a last episode. Let me just read the comment to introduce you to this problem, because I think this comment is really great and cool. So Matthew replied to my new personal best in running 10 kilometers. So he said, "This is amazing. Thank you for this interesting discussion on running. It is timely because I am now in my third week of 5 sport activities a week, and I was wondering how I can improve my pace and endurance. You gave me a good idea. For the last 3 weeks, I did 3 visits to the gym a week for lifting weights and 2 runs each week. I'm very proud. Thanks to you." So first of all, thank you so much for sharing this with us, because hey, this makes me proud. This makes me really proud when I can motivate you to do sports, especially in our profession as scientists. I mean, we always have to deal with complex problems, with complex situations, with frustrating situations. So nothing is better than exercising to burn off this excess energy and to clear our minds, to focus on the problems and have more creativity or so. So that's super important. But since I'm apparently good at motivating you to do sports, I also want to ensure that you enjoy doing your sports when you do sports. So yeah, this episode, or probably even the next episode when I take a quick glance at the length of this episode, will be about getting into sports, getting into endurance sports when you're new to this topic, when you maybe have exercised just a little bit on a not very regular basis or so, and you really want to speed up your game basically and do it on a more regular basis. So yeah, this time it's like a tips for beginner's guide in getting into endurance sports. But first of all, just to make sure that nothing goes wrong or so. A very important disclaimer: despite doing sports on a daily basis, I'm not an expert. And by expert, I mean I'm not someone who's, well, maybe a physician specialized in sport injuries, sports training. I'm not really a good trainer. I basically don't really have expert knowledge in what you can do with your body and what you shouldn't do with your body. It's just general knowledge I have accumulated over time. So in any case, I'm not an expert. So if you do have some issues, if you do have some injuries, if something is you're not feeling well, first of all, listen to your body and then listen to an expert or so. But anyway, I hope I can still give you some good ideas, some good advice that you can enjoy sport and feel good when you exercise. So yeah, the biggest, or one of the most important things is when you compare yourself, or when you feel motivated because I say, hey, I did a new personal best in running 10 kilometers, or like yesterday I ran for 23 kilometers. Keep in mind that I'm running since several years. Oh dear. Since a lot of years. I think I was even running on a more or less regular basis before I started recording the coffee break. So throughout the entire coffee break series, when you go back into the archives, I was from time to time talking about running. So I'm doing it for years, and this means I'm already well experienced. I know how to run, I know what I can do, and I'm trained because I do so much sports. So when I say, hey, I just ran for 10 kilometers, then this was easy because of my physical training level. If you get into running, you probably don't want to do this. And by don't want to do this, I mean you should avoid doing this, because you at first have to build up strength, you have to build up endurance, you have to get ready, you have to prepare your body for this new stress that will come up on a regular basis. And especially when you haven't been running on a regular basis, start very, very easy. And by very easy, I mean just take as a goal 2 kilometers or maybe just 1 kilometer. This is perfectly fine if you just run for, where I would say this is a super short distance, but just do it for 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers. That's more than enough. And don't push yourself too much. It's more like, okay, try to run for, let's say, 2 kilometers on a very, very easy pace. When you can get it done, you can try to increase this pace next time. But even if you can't do it, just reduce your pace, maybe even walk. You never should stop running or moving. You should always keep on moving forward. So keep on walking, keep on running, whatever. Never stop, but take it easy. Take it very easy. That's one of the most important things, to slowly increase the stress on your body. Give your body enough time to prepare for the stress, to recover from the stress you have put on your body during your first little runs or so. And that's even a thing I do. I mean, as I said in this episode, it's weekend, so it's time for my long run. But I just do it once a week, and between those runs, I mean, when I also take into consideration the quick runs on a treadmill in the gym or so for 20 to 30 minutes, they are short runs where I really reduce, or where I'm not really putting too much stress on my body to give my body enough time to recover from the stress. Then of course there are some days where it's all about speed and tempo and pushing yourself. Sure, those days are also important, but then you also need some days where you just do very, very easy exercise to give your body time to recover, to get used to the new stress, to improve. So that's even a thing I do right now, and I do this in my daily schedule in my schedule of exercising on a daily basis. So it's even more important when you just get started. So yeah, just take it easy. That's the first thing. And also, this is a thing I frequently discuss with a friend who joins me in the gym. So she does sports twice a week. From time to time, she says, today it's super demanding, super stressful. It's not easy. And she says, it's not a good day. And I say, no, it's a perfect day, because some days are good. It always depends on your daily form. And over time, as you progress, you don't see so many variations in your form on a daily basis or so. But there are days where things are super easy, where you're just flying, where everything is easy. And then there are days where you just are struggling, where you have to fight. And it would be very easy to say, hey, this is a bad day. I'm feeling not well. It's super stressful, super demanding. No, it's not a bad day. It's the best day. It's a great day, because when you just keep on doing sports, when you don't get discouraged, when you just say, okay, I'm not feeling well, but I still push through it. I'm slow. It's not feeling good. But I'm not meaning it in a way that you push too much or that you injure yourself in the end. But although not being motivated, you just move on and you did it. You complete your run. Then you have achieved a lot. You have achieved more than when it was easy, because you kept mentally strong. You accepted that, okay, it's not great. It's feeling bad right now. It's like pushing your limits, and you still did it. So this is the best day. And don't forget about this, that sometimes it's just not the right day or so, but when you just still do it, you achieve more than when it's easy. So in the end, there are no bad days. It's just your attitude towards the day. So yeah, just do it. Just continue doing it, and you will see it pays off. It helps you. It improves your mental strength, and it makes things so much more enjoyable and interesting when you see sports like this. So yeah, this is important. And as I just said, start slow, start easy, and don't increase your running time, your performance, your sports too much from time to time. Just give your time to, as I said, to recover, to build up some strength, and it's very good that what you're doing, Matthew. Like 2 days a week of running, that's perfect. Just have enough time between the runs to recover from it, and you will see you will improve your performance. But don't push yourself too much. As I said, start with 2 kilometers or so, and maybe when you're feeling good, you can at some point continue run for 2.5 kilometers. The next week you can run for 3 kilometers, but do it slowly. Do it very gradually to avoid injuries, to avoid causing too much stress on your body, which in the end, results in injuries or a painful experience or not a great run, and this can heavily affect your motivation. So take it slow, take it very slow. And I think we will continue with that in the next episode because we are once again running out of time. So, I hope you enjoyed this very episode. I hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!